All right, all right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's another show, and you know what it is. Let's start off with some Belfast six pack. Slept with the devil. Oops, I messed up. Let's start it over. Rewind.
Last night I slept with the devil. She came in with two demons by her side.
This is Ink Sirens featuring Craig Walker.
Just a man, dreamer and believer, drinker and a drifter for this girl. Sees a chance and then she'll guide us through her veils. I can feel love in this night. Heal your lover, come sit by the fire and warm us both. Be my news tonight, chill your dreams, hold mine and our soul. 'Cause your space.
How about no? How about right now? We've got Tri-City Local Music. We've got Perry from Tri-City Local Music. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Ray?
I'm doing wonderful. I haven't slept in almost 48 hours. I'm doing well.
I've been there. It makes us extra enthusiastic.
Yeah, we're supposed to have quite a party on in a little bit, maybe. We'll see who shows up and who don't. But anyway, so before we get into the meat and potatoes, Mr. Perry, what made you want to design Tri-City Local Music, and what's it about?
Biggest thing is that wanted me to create something like this was a lack of finding venues in our area for my son's band, his original band, which was Men as Giants. Nobody would want to book them around here in the Greenville area where I'm at. And just out of frustration, I guess you would say, is how it all came about.
That's awesome. That's absolutely
Right.
awesome. It's the fact that you care. That's what separates you from other people. The fact that you care.
I like to bring bands together. I know that bands sometimes have friction and they want to compete and make other bands look bad, and that's not what we're about.
Right.
I've got a motto that I say, it's not a competition, it's a brotherhood. So, it helps everyone, to get along and not be bashing, and the same thing with venues that book the bands.
No pun intended, but to come together in harmony.
Right.
Mhm.
I feel like that commercial that goes, "Come together right now." All right. Anyway.
That's really awesome.
But basically, yes, it was created out of frustration for the area that we're in, and the kind of music that he played at the time was Christian metal.
What area would that be?
Greenville, Tennessee.
Greenville, Tennessee.
The wonderful Tri-Cities.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, so it looks like we have about 2 minutes here. 2 minutes here before the official interview and the party starts. So let's do some bent to break. Do you mind, Mr. Perry, if we play some bent to break, Rise?
I sure do not. My son actually is a rhythm guitarist in that band.
All right, so here's some bent to break, Rise, and we'll be right back.
Things that grew in me, infected to cool me, a chance to do great things. It's all full of hate these deep. Won't she lay it down? But the sad to cool me. And this is a song for the ones who need to take a piece. Black lights don't mean much. Crawl from the shadows. Time to stay up their feet. Midnight, the game starts. Hide from the demons coming to collect the bones you promised. You run but can't hide. They know your secrets. They can find you even in your dreams. So take a piece. Let them be. Never-ending, cool deep unknown seas. Your girls can reset knees. Scars from the lives we lead. A chance to make great strides. Black wings take hold of the night. Cries of the ascending. But this takes a hold of your life within. Light to the world I see. Deaf to the awful screams of buzz into horror does not dissuade them from horrid things. And this is the dawn for the ones who see. She lets us be. Black lights don't mean much. Crawl from the shadows, screaming. Time to stay up their feet. Midnight, the game starts. Hide from the demons coming to collect the bones you promised. You run but can't hide. They know your secrets. They can find you even in your dreams. So take a piece. Let them be. Just another grain of sand to fill up this glass now. No more talk. This nonsense pain's released into the cracks of heart and heart to save the fatal blow. Defected, lost inside your maze of lies. Now can't you see your mind's infected? Black lies don't mean much. Crawl from the shadows, screaming. Time to stay up their feet. Midnight, the game starts. Hide from the demons coming to collect the bones you promised. Take a piece. Let them be.
All right, we're back. We're not going to hear Slept with the Devil again by Belfast Six Pack. If I say the name wrong again, they're going to come here and they're going to raid the studio. All right, we're joined by Perry. He is the creator or one of the creators. Did I get it right of Tri-City Local Music?
That is right.
Perry, we'd love to learn more. We understand that it's for togetherness. Will you explain how you got this together, or if it was collaboration, if it was you? I mean, could you tell us more, the inside of it?
It was actually my wife and I that originally came up with the idea to create a Tricity Local Music group. So we did that, and that's been about 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And since then, it's grown to, we've got like 1,050 people that, likes on our page so far, which I'm proud of. We've just made contacts to different venues, contacts to every band that we could, and we even book shows for them. We'll find them shows. We'll find the venues, acts to put into place. And I've got a lot of venues that contact me when they're in a crunch wanting a band. And it just helps out both venue and band.
Mhm. That's really awesome. So can you explain the setup there? How it all I don't know my question. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to get to know what goes on there, and so I don't know the question unless I've been there. I mean,
but basically, I promote without charging anything to promote.
Wow.
I do flyers, I book, and I do it for any band, any genre of music. We'll do it for. It's just trying to build the scene and help venues and bands come together.
Mm. Is it once a year or ongoing or?
No, it's an everyday thing. It's 24 hours a day.
So
if anyone needs help to find the show, they'll come to Tri-City Local Music. And we go out and, ask the venues if they got any openings, and we'll schedule them shows there. And pretty much we do everything a promoter does, but we do it for free. Mm-hmm. Because in the beginning when my son started playing music, we noticed right off the bat that there was a couple of promoters around the area where they made as much as the band did or more. Mm-hmm. And actually the band does all the work. The venue takes all the risk. So I'm trying to give more back, and not really cut the promoters out, but enable them to bring something that's fair, to them.
How does one contact you?
We've got the Tri-City Local Music Group, Tri-City Local Music page. You can personally contact me every now and then when I'm not too busy. I'll take your friend request. We've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, any social media, we've got it. Reverb.
Wow. That's love. That's love for the art,
Yeah, that's exactly what it's about. It's about. I love what you're doing. I absolutely do love what you're doing, because there are promoters out there that really just don't care for bands. They care about the money. And that's just the reality of it.
Hello? Hey, is this Ray Ray?
This is Ray Ray.
Hey, what you doing, man? This is Mike and Billy from the band Broken.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Hi.
Pretty good, man. Hey, how you doing? Is that Glenda?
No, this is DJ Meridium.
Oh, I heard Perry and Glenda was going to be up there. I'm still learning about you guys.
Perry's here.
Oh, he is? How you doing, Perry?
Yeah, squeeze on
in. How you doing?
There's enough room.
All right.
There's plenty of room. There's still plenty of room. You're not going to get a busy signal. You can call in 1-855-403-9071. And I think there's a local number, too. I just don't know it.
Hey, we're going to be playing up there at the Just One More Bar on June 5th.
Awesome.
All right. That's just over the hill from where I live, so.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. Shoot, I hope you're there then. You got no excuse. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We'll let you guys talk.
Actually, I do have an excuse, but that's another story. But
Hey, this is Billy Ray. I'm the lead vocalist and guitar player.
hey, nice to meet you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, we're going to be up there, man. We're scoping out everywhere. We're playing everything. We're playing everything from Garth Brooks to Metallica to everything, man. We're all over the chart.
All right,
yeah.
all right. And who's going to be up there with you?
Well, it's just us, I guess. We got 4 sets up there. Starts at 9 o'clock.
Where is this again?
It's just another bar.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. One more bar. Yeah, just one more bar. Well, hell, I can't get it right. Just one more beer. Yeah, just one more beer. Hey, just remember, just one more beer, just one more bar. That's what he tells me to remember, you know. So I'm remembering.
And that's what it's about, though. It doesn't matter how big or how small some place is. It's the fact you get to play someplace. Period.
Yeah, that's exactly right, brother. That's exactly right. And we've been doing this. Oh man, my daddy played bluegrass music, and I grew up in it. He played Jonesboro Days every year, and done all kinds of stuff. I mean, just everywhere, cakewalks, anything. You know, I was always in it. You know.
I bet it's a thrill for you guys.
Okay.
I said, I bet it's a thrill for you guys.
Oh yeah, man. For me, yeah, for all of us, yeah. We have fun. Oh, we have a ball. We played at Scully's before they closed. They closed like a month after we played there, but we had a ball. There was like 100 people there, man. And it was bikers, it was rockers, it was country boys, it was everybody.
Awesome.
We had a good old time. Yeah, well, that's a great thing. You know, we're kind of diverse. We play a little bit of everything, man. We play everything from Metallica, Juice Priest, even. We play Kid Rock. We play a lot of country. We play a little bit of this, a little of that. I love Travis Tritt. I love all of them.
Oh, okay. So are you mainly just a cover band, or do you have original music you play as well?
Well, we actually have original music. Yeah, we do. We've been in the studio. We've got a CD actually.
Sweet, and
It's got 3 songs on it. We got like 3 more up there. We're just trying to pay for the rest of them and get them out.
All right, now people wanted to hear them 3 songs. Where would they go?
Reverb Nation.
It's Reverb Nation. I better let the drummer talk to you, my brother. My brother's a drummer, so I'll let him talk to you. He'll tell you all about that stuff. I just sing and play. Hey, and it was good to meet you guys.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, hey, come on up there at the show for
Better
real,
not
man.
be the end of the conversation there.
Okay. I'll say my number is BR549. Call me. That hee-haw thing.
All right. All right. So you said you're going to get the drummer on. He's going to give us the information, correct?
Yeah, he'll give you some information, yeah. That's all I know. But here he is.
Yeah, this is what my wife tells me here. If you go to http://www.reverbnation.com, and you get on their page, and you find somehow or another you find Broken 76, and you'll be able to hear. We got 2 songs on there, 2 originals.
Yeah, we do a lot of stuff.
Sweet. And what kind of music is your originals?
Everything from Crazy Train to
what kind of original? We got one that really rocks, man. It's called Runaway. It really rocks, man. It's about alcohol, you know. And we got one that's slower and a little more mellow, kind of acoustic, but it still rocks too. It's called Feel the Night Coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are the 2 that's on the Reverb Nation right now.
You say Broken 76?
Yes.
Is there significance to the 76?
I really don't know, really. You know, she just, we just got this stuff set up in there, but she's on Facebook and went through it, you know. If you're on Facebook and you can search Reverb Nation, you might be able to get on their thing, and then I guess you type in Broken 76.
Okay.
As far as I know, there's a few people that's been to it already.
All right. We gotta get we gotta get back to the interview that we have here.
Thank you for grounding me, boss man. 'Cause I need it. I'm a jibber jabber.
Thank you for.
You got a killer voice.
Yeah. Thank you for calling in and everything, and telling us about your event.
Hey, you guys have a good one.
All right, you as well. All right, Perry. So you said that you created this Tri-City local music, to take back for the bands and stick up for the bands and be like, somebody actually cares out there. So what was the feedback like when you originally started it?
In my area, it was I kind of felt like, everybody was giving me the cold shoulder. Not so much the bands. It's most of the people that are doing music here and other venues besides the bars. I felt like kind of keep me away from doing what I want to do.
Well, I mean, no offense to what they do and everything, but and they got the reasons for it. But when you step in, I guess in their eyes, it might be taken away from their pocket.
Well, Perry, how did you get through that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, because I understand that, people understand that. Like, when you get a cold shoulder from a certain group, it can be discouraging. So how did you get through that and keep going with your dream there? That's awesome.
I'll have to say my wife, my family, they're a big part of behind me on doing, the only thing that I really like to do. So I would have to say them most of all. There's a couple of more people like Joe Sanders of Bent to Break, John Brown. He's another one that's in the Kevin Wilder band, and Sam Pryor that does the photos, and she's partying on it too. And they all just help me to keep a positive outlook on things. Instead of getting drugged down into argue back and forth, and the feeling let down when something don't come through. Yeah, all of that part of it.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
Well, it sounds like you have a lot of know-how too.
Not really. Not when I started this. I knew nothing about it.
Okay.
I'm still learning as I go, as a matter of fact. But,
so what's the most valuable thing you've learned so far?
Just stay positive about things. I mean, you don't beat a dead horse.
I totally understand that. I totally do. Right. It sounds like we had somebody else pop in. Do you want to, mention an event coming up, or you got something to say to Perry?
Hey, this is Scooby from the Lot 9 band.
Hey.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
All right. I couldn't get the show on the radio, but I knew you guys were coming on at 8, and figured I'd call in.
Cool.
Just wanted to plug a couple things, and doing a show at the Bowery, June 6th, the Monsters of Knox. That's for the American Cancer Society.
Okay.
Be like 13 bands. Insight, Fan Kell, Belfast Six Pack, Tears to Embers. Real excited about doing it. Getting down there in Knoxville and for a good cause and everything. And then we will be playing with Bent to Break, which you were just talking about them.
On them, and
was playing with them the 13th.
Hey, I did, didn't I? I gave a little.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the girl name? I done it on purpose because she was just like, wow.
All right.
But,
so you said you're playing with Bent to Break.
Yeah, that'll be the 13th, June 13th.
Okay.
And but yeah, just excited, about getting these shows local and getting things going on. And I appreciate everything everybody's doing, and I just wish there was more people doing things for the local music here. I mean, there's so much talent in East Tennessee.
Well, I figured that out. But I originally didn't think there was hundreds of talented bands, and I was shown very quickly that I was wrong. There's tons and tons of talent out here, but it's sad because most bands never get on the actual FM airwaves when they're so talented because everything's syndicated. It is what it is. So that's why we're here, to try to level out the playing field and whatnot. Even though we do internet radio, we got a lot of great things coming on, and we actually have an app that will be available on 3 different platforms as of next week. So
yeah, that's awesome. And I just I wish a lot of the venues would do more for the bands. It's so much work getting shows going and stuff like that. Any musician or anybody that's in this knows that it's a lot of work. It's not even just writing a song. There's so much more to it. And it'd be nice even if we get some music festivals going more that aren't just like one genre or something. You get a lot of stuff that's country or bluegrass, stuff like that, just over and over. It'd be nice if there's more variety of music fest going on and things too. Just
right.
Yeah. The problem with that is, the rock station out in the Tri-Cities is gone. The one in Knoxville is gone, as far as on the FM dial. So I mean, we're coming up, and I'm sure other people will be coming up too, and. We're just going to focus on the future because traditional's just not cutting it. It's just not working. So,
right. I was about to say that it's probably just unfolding here. That it's just growing. I believe, really. I mean, it's just the beginning. We're here for you for sure.
So if people wanted to hear your music, where can they go?
Lot9rocks.com. And, of course, Reverb Nation, all those things, man, for anybody listening, all those sites, the more you go to them or visit them or play the songs, it helps everybody that's involved, and it helps all the bands and everybody, and what they do. But our website's lot9rocks.com, and we're on Reverb Nation, and we were excited to see that we moved up to number 4 in Knoxville right now on Reverb. That was pretty cool.
And you're also on localbandswithanstation.com. You've got some picks up there, courtesy of I believe it's Sam.
Yes.
I wish we could quadruple something, like somebody like.
Yeah, really.
Where's your mind at?
No, I'm just.
This is a 4-way phone call, right?
Actually, this is a 4-way stream. So
there we go. It's excited to see people coming out and just it's all the promoting and everything everybody does. Just anybody listening, it'd be great to everybody get more involved and more support.
Well, currently this is on iTunes Internet Radio, Windows Internet Radio, Streama, Theme Forest. I mean, I can go on and on for days. We're on so many different outlets and everything as far as Internet Radio. And this will be rebroadcasted on iHeartRadio.
Very cool.
So,
awesome. All right.
So
I'm going to get off here, let you all continue your thing.
What?
And,
well,
yeah,
thank
I'd like,
you for calling.
I really, yeah, no problem. I just
I'll
really
see you
want
June
to.
13th.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to it.
Go to 11 East Sports Park.
Yes,
June
sir.
13th, Bent Break.
Yeah, man. And, anybody get out to that the Bowery there for the American Cancer Society? All proceeds go to it, and it's we go on at midnight. Doors open at 3:30. It's $10 at the door, $8 in advance.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can possibly live stream it or whatnot. Our last thing at the Bowery didn't turn out the greatest, but it is what it is. But the Bowery is a nice place. Nice people. Knoxville, the bands out here, they really look out for each other. That's the one thing I do have to say.
Yeah, everybody's got to scratch each other's back, and work together. Just make it happen, Take over.
But it is a pleasure meeting you because I've listened to your music and I do have your pictures up there, and I'm like, well, when am I gonna get to speak with Lot 9? So
that's too cool.
Here we are.
That is just too cool. We're so glad that you called in.
Same here, and I look forward to meeting everybody. Don't be shy. We like to talk and mingle and have a beer and do all that fun stuff that comes along with it.
Exactly. That's what it's
and
about.
I stay up late.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
midnight. I'm the midnight oil.
Because you're looking for 3 ways and 4 ways here. We already know that.
What?
We got another phone line for that stuff.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Lot 9 rocks. Check it out, and we'll see y'all, and thanks for everything y'all are doing.
All right.
Awesome. Cool.
Rock on.
All right.
All right. Well, Perry, it sounds like, we've had a few, a few bands, come in and everything. That's all absolutely awesome. And this was a spur of the moment thing. It wasn't like we planned this like a week ago. So.
It was something like, 5 hours ago?
Yeah, exactly.
6 hours.
And there's people still, coming out of work and everything, and they're like, oh, yeah, you want us to come on, but you didn't give us any time. Well, thank you, Mother,
No, Perry, what it is that they heard you on here, and they want to get included here, probably. I'm serious. Like, they hear you, and they're like, man, that was just too awesome. Like, the energy of it, what you're doing. It makes me want to be more involved too, more than I am. So that's really cool.
Yeah, anyone all right, go ahead.
I'll promote anybody. If you play a bucket, you play sticks, and if you play a musical instrument, it doesn't matter to me. We're out to help everybody. And, I don't just help one band. I don't favor nobody, even though my son is in, the Bent to Break deal. I do my best not to, to show no favoritism to not just one band. I want to help everybody.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's about. And anybody listening all across United States, if you want to call in, don't be shy. It's 1-855-403-9071. And we're on here with Perry.
Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it too.
And the crazy DJ
I just
Meridian.
off the wall things sometimes. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. It's all good.
Okay, I don't apologize. I'm not sorry. Well, Perry, I tell you what, if we could friend each other, and just I'm gonna help out any way I can.
Great.
That's awesome.
That sounds good.
All right, Perry. So what events do we have coming up?
We have May 23rd, which will be this Saturday at Hyperion Grill in Greenville. We have Presents and Bent to Break. And the following week is the big Bent to Break fan appreciation where we have Cap Gun Alliance, Promise the World, and Bent to Break. That's 3 of our area's top rock, metal, hard rock bands that are around here in the Tri-Cities. And it's going to be a big event. It's going to be from 3 until whenever. From 3 till 8 o'clock is going to be all ages. After that, a live video shoot and giveaways and all that takes place, and all the beer drinking and the cussing, the fights, and all of that to go with it.
That sounds like
and
my kind of party.
Harry, going to be there.
Yeah, we're going to be there, and I might even have the call-in system up and running too, so you can call in, Miss Meridian.
I get to call. I want to be there.
What? Well, you could get your happy ass out here if you want.
Okay, I'm going to. Hey, Perry, just one more time. It's really for me, but and for anybody else out there who did not get the information. How does one contact you again?
You can go to my Facebook page, which is Tricity Local Music on Facebook.com. I can message you there. We can do anything. I can set up anything on there. I can help anybody out to do anything straight from that page.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And it's awesome how these social networks, have it out here where people can do that. I mean, a lot of people, right. Rag on them and whatnot, and say, well, they charge for this and they charge for that. But hey, if you're not making money, you're not staying in business long. So that's the reality of it. So
that is correct.
So, what is it about, other than, the fact that your son plays in a band, what is it about Bent to Break that, really separates them from the other bands out there?
I would say their drive. They're willing to go out, get sponsors, and, make their events happen. They just don't book a show and then sit back and wait for it to come around, and then they play the music. They're at practice almost every Saturday when they don't have a show. I was friends with the drummer before my son even got in the band, so we clicked pretty good. Everybody is on the same page in that band. They don't want to fight. They want, they don't want to argue with other bands and fight over top.
Exactly.
They do everything themselves. They don't rely on a promoter.
The joy of it.
or latch on to someone else to get where they want to go. Their noses to the grindstone, and they're going. They're paying for their own studio time, and spending way more than hours in Knoxville recording. So. They finally got a group to come together that's all got the same mindset.
Right.
I'm not saying that no one else has that mindset, but, I admire the drive that they all have.
Sure. I mean, we understand.
And not wasting time over petty stuff.
Right.
Exactly.
I kind of have a little bit of a comment that's not about you, Perry, but I mean it's there are people who no matter what no matter what art it is, whether it's acting or anything, it's either you're doing it just to become famous for it or you're doing it because you love it.
Right.
Mm.
Right. Well, they love what they do. They love creating their own music. They play original. I mean, they play covers as well, but they love their original stuff. And there's a lot of cover bands, which are really good cover bands, but it seems like that's all they want to do.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing against great cover bands, and they make they make a killing. But there's a lot of people that play original music that are very talented. Extremely talented. I'd go, head to head against any national, FM band out there, and a lot of them could compete. They really could. I mean,
Right.
that's just my opinion and everything. But these bands are very talented, especially out in the East Tennessee area. Extremely talented. I was
They
shocked
are.
at some of them.
There's a lot more than I thought there was when I first started this. I was blind to a lot of it, but there's a enormous amount of talent here.
Exactly, and I'm actually trying to get both Minor 9 and Omega Down to call in right now. So trying to see where they're at. So they're two of the biggest bands out in the Knoxville area.
Right.
Because I believe everybody should come together.
Right. Right. If they all would, that's less stress on everyone, and you spend way too much time fighting instead of doing what matters, so everyone can come ahead in the deal.
I really admire your attitude about that, your mindset and mentality about that, your heart, really. Your heart. It's like it's made of gold, considering this field. I mean, it's just amazing that you're doing this, and I just want to personally thank you for that.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you.
I mean, I'm a jokester, but I'll agree. We do this because the bands matter and the fans matter. Period. I've said that all along, and I truly believe that. And what you're doing is, for the same reason. It's about the love. I mean, money's nice. Don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, helping people out is just as nice, if not more. That's just my opinion.
Hey guys, am I live on here?
I'm sorry?
Hello?
Hey, this is Todd from Presence. I just wanted to call in and show some support for Perry and let him know how much everybody loves him and appreciates him around here for what he does. He does a whole lot for the bands around here.
Sounds like it.
Thank you, Todd.
That's awesome. How you doing today, Todd? This is Ray, 2 Local Radio.
Doing great. Still resting up. We had quite a weekend. We drove to Greenville, Texas, and played a big show down there, and then came back and did the Tennessee Veterans with 2 outstanding bands Saturday night. That was Annandale and 3/4 Dead, and I mean, it was just a kicking show. And then we're gearing up for Saturday at the Hyperion with Bent to Break. And I know you were talking to Scooby from Lot 9 just a few minutes ago. We're playing a show with them at Ape Hangers on July 4th in Newport. So we're staying pretty busy.
That's too cool.
And that's what it's about. That's exactly what it's about. Just having fun, doing what you love to do, and meeting new people and building more connections.
Oh yeah, we're all about that, and I mean it's guys like Perry that help that to happen, especially in this area, because I don't know if he even realizes what he's done to help the local music scene here that was in a quick way going down very much, and what he's interjected in has helped to build this scene just so much around here. And it's got bands, from out of state messaging me and asking me, hey man, can we get in on a show up there? We hear things are happening up there, and it opens up a lot for a lot of the bands to get to trade off shows and travel around. It brings new talent here, and it gets us noticed by bands ways away. The Tricity music page itself has it's done a lot.
Exactly. That's what it's about. It's about bringing the togetherness. There's battle of the bands, but that doesn't mean you have to battle 24/7. That's what bands don't get. Together, you'll make it. Divided, you'll fall. So
yeah, it gets you further, really. I think.
Yeah.
Just strip off the fear of each other, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, we always say that it doesn't matter who we play with. We we want everybody to have a good show. It behooves everyone for all the bands to prosper and work together. I mean, these so many years of cutting throats and, we'll play for $20 cheaper and get the gig and cut somebody else's throat and all that. I think those days are pretty much dying off, and serious musicians are seeing through all that nowadays. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people think the music scene is dying, but I'm one that believes it's rebuilding. It's turning into something different. And I mean, nowadays to us, what we have learned as a band is that the local music scene has totally redefined itself. Now it's not playing just your hometown bar. The local music scene is a network of musicians from Eastern Carolina to Western California that pretty much have learned how to contact each other and come together and play everywhere.
And they're starting to do that up north as well.
Yeah, and I mean, what I'm saying is coast to coast, it's really picked up a lot, and I mean, it's
like when you help each other, you get further.
Yeah, it's much to do with guys like Perry that are helping to get bands booked and getting bands noticed and making the shows happen. I mean, it's there are a few people out there like him, and we just really appreciate what he does. I just, I can't say enough good about him.
And we're going to start very shortly. We're going to be streaming a lot, too, so more people will know who, all of the great talent in East Tennessee.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there is a lot of talent out here, and we try to play with as many bands as we can. We try to bring as many bands in on our shows as we can. It's never been for a lack of a talent pool. It's just been for the way, I don't want to be politically incorrect, but it's the way things have been run a lot. And that's why I can't say again enough how much we appreciate Perry and what he's done.
Exactly, and it's guys like Perry that make the local scene as great as it is.
Right. I mean, it's as hard as we work, to have someone, out there that's kind of, Perry has never asked anything of us. He's always done nothing but try, he hit me up on Facebook. Hey, are you booked such and such a date? Would you like the show? He's always on the move with it. And I mean, it has done so much, especially locally. When I say locally, I mean super local. When I look at where we live, I live in Greene County, and there was just nothing happening here. And now there's like shows every weekend, And it's because he's out booking bands and he's out making this work. He's getting in touch with the venues and, being the go-between, and making things happen. And around here, we've needed that for a long time.
That's awesome, because I've noticed that, events, it really brings people together,
Yeah.
They really can, and that's just awesome.
I've got a goal of getting bigger bands here to help uplift the local bands, to boost them, and in some cases help restore venues, because there's a lot of venues that's not making no money, and before I started this and started booking more rock shows here, it was a lot of country, which, I've got nothing wrong with country, but not everybody likes to listen to country, and they were losing money just spending it on country music.
Are you sure they don't want to hear classic country? Because according to Knoxville, they said that we don't want rock, we want classic country. Makes no damn sense.
I've tried to integrate the crowd into the venue. It's it just took off over the last year and a half with it. Like Todd said, there's been a lot of venues come to me and say, we want some more rock bands here.
So Perry, what's your vision?
I could make that happen or help you out. We do run a promotion on Reverb Nation, and we have selected bands from North Carolina and Virginia and all around the area that are very talented that could come in as well.
Yeah.
I work with some bands that are in Virginia. I work with some bands that are in West Virginia. Below Seven they're an awesome band. If you ever get a chance to hear Below Seven, go out and see Below Seven. But not taking anything away from Presence, because Presence is an awesome band too.
We sure appreciate that, Perry.
Well, you're welcome.
Exactly. All right, Presence. Before you get out of here, you can stick around as long as you like. But can you let everybody know how they would get your music or hear your music or buy your music? Because that's what it's about.
Okay, you can find us, of course, on Facebook at Facebook, and then just search us out, PREVZENCE. We're also on Reverb Nation. Really, right now, the biggest way we are selling our music is hard copy CD at shows. We have talked about getting into the downloads, but it's we've kind of investigated and seen just how so many bands are getting beat up so bad on downloads, and we've kind of that's our way of keeping people interested in a live show too. We kind of like to sell our CDs, hard copy, something personal you can take with you, at a live show. If someone's interested in purchasing a CD, they can contact us on our Facebook page. We will be more than happy to set up for them to purchase a CD. They can be mailed to them. So that's one way to go about doing it.
And just hypothetically, would it be cool if somebody came out with a way that all the local bands could be at the same little market, without confusing? No disrespect to any of the major ones that do downloads, but when you have music, movies, games, this, that, and the other, it gets confusing, and people are like, well, where's my one-stop shop for these people?
Yeah. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand your question all the way there, I'm sorry. I'll have to admit I got sidetracked by a message from James from Bentner Break about the show this weekend. Sorry.
Not a problem. Do you think it would be cool if there was a little marketplace somewhere where all these different bands could, make their money from the marketplace and not have to give up much, and, where people could go directly, as far as digital? I mean, it's awesome to go physical, but not everybody, in this day and age can afford to, go to different shows because of the way the economy is not any better than it was 5 years ago.
Right, and see, we also offer, people that message us through our Facebook and make it personal. Now, if you're asking if there was a local marketplace, that promoted the local talent and all that, sure, it would be awesome to put some downloads in with that. I mean, we'd be all over that. Anything that grows that grows the scene, we're into.
Well, we're actually in the process of developing something like that. That's why I was asking. But anyway, what you all are doing is amazing. I gotta say that. I've listened to several Presence songs. We played them live. Of course, with y'all's permission and everything, and we're just very grateful. Y'all are a very, very talented band.
Well, we sure appreciate that. I mean, one thing two things we strive for is, always give 100% and always have integrity with everything we say and do. So that's a big thing to us. The compliments, we take them deep to heart. They mean a lot to us because we do work hard for, at our trade, and we're always trying to improve.
That's what it's about. That is exactly what it's about, and I can't wait one day, to meet you all, because it's just like when we met Minor 9 and we met Omega Down and everything. Y'all just seem, like you back each other, and that's what it's about. Everybody
right.
Coming together.
We're all about. We're all about pushing the other bands as much as we push ourselves, because you're not going to grow the scene, and you're not going to, I see the music industry as a big change now. I think that independent music and internet radio at some point is going to take over, and it's going to be the go-to. It's going to be the mainstream. I just see it happening, and if we're not all building each other, then, we're pretty much setting up for failure.
Yeah, exactly. Just like before, I wasn't taking a shot at divided we stand. What divided we stand means is, the local music, standing together against, what normal people want to do. I don't know if that's exactly what that means, but to me, that's what that means.
Well, as soon as we get a good, clear definition on normal, we'll work on that.
Exactly.
What is normal anymore?
Yeah, we just drove 1,800 miles in 24 hours to play 2 shows. If that's normal, well, I guess we're normal. But
well, as long as you had fun, that's the main thing.
Oh, it was a blast. It was awesome. It was one for the bucket list,
Exactly. That's what it's about. What a lot of people don't understand is a lot of bands that are local don't necessarily want to be called independent. They actually want to make it, but in today's day and age, a lot of bands aren't going to make it because it's based on what they want.
Well, they want to make it, and they just might make it. But why should anyone be ashamed to say we are independent and we're out here pushing what we do, and we're putting our time and our dime and our effort into it? To me, I'm proud to be called independent. That doesn't mean that tomorrow I wouldn't sign the right record deal, but it means right now I'm independent and I'm putting everything I've got into this project. I'm quite proud to be called independent myself.
Okay, all right. Well, that wasn't taking a shot at you. I'm just trying to say.
No, I didn't take it that way. But what I'm saying is, I just feel like that. I think most bands now, and that's about how you're going to make it now. Get out there and bust your tail on your own road.
We get you. That's for sure. Y'all are making me want to date a musician or something.
All right. Well, there's plenty out there to date if that's what you want to do.
I'm available. Everybody out there.
All right. I hope we didn't lose Perry.
No,
that's
I'm
right, Perry. God, no, I'd hate that.
I'll let Todd have his moment there. It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it back over to Perry. I didn't call to steal your spotlight, man. I just wanted you to know we love you and we appreciate you, man.
Hey, it's not my spotlight, brother.
And we hope we see you Saturday.
I'll see you, bud.
All right, y'all take care. I'm going to jump off here and finish lining all this up for the weekend. Y'all have a good evening.
You too, thank you.
You as well. Thank you. We are honored.
All right, goodbye now.
Perry, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but you got some patience. That's incredible. It's just very telling, you just... anyway, I'm going to shut up.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's just, people call in and he's gracious. Isn't that what he's about? He is helping musicians. And I think it's very telling that he sits back and they say what they want to say, and he's just patiently waiting, and for that's just amazing. It's very telling. Perry, you are awesome.
Yeah,
thank you.
He's got great character.
I live off the gratitude. That's my joy, is the gratitude of knowing that I'm helping these guys.
Yeah, you really are. You're impacting a lot of bands' lives. You really, for you, I understand where you're coming from. It's like, hey, I just want to help, and what I'm doing feels normal to me. But in reality, that's not normal, and what you're doing is legendary for the local scene.
Pioneer.
Thank you.
Not a problem. So let's let's fast forward in the future. What do you want to happen if you could have your way?
Every band get paid $1,000 for a 4-hour gig, not $200, and then have to pay a sound man. Having bigger shows. Booking bigger shows, like I said before, getting the local bands, opening the bigger shows, and then be able to see that local band, headlining somewhere.
That would be awesome. That would be absolutely amazing, and I agree. Out here in the Knoxville area, there's a lot of bands that make nothing. I just had to throw that. I just had to throw that out there.
Perry, I have a question. Do you happen to currently have the answer to that?
Repeat the question again.
Do you currently have the answer to that for what you're wanting? Or are you currently collaborating on how, or do you happen to have the answer now?
I'm trying to stair-step my way to that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I started out with smaller venues, and I got a bunch of those smaller venues, and now I've got bigger venues contacting me. So, if I could stair-step my way up, that would be great. That's what I'm working toward.
Okay. Well, again, I'll help you any way I can. I'm sure Ray here, we're fully supportive. So it's you tell us what we can do, and if we, we'll help you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's about. Everybody
now. Yeah.
Everybody coming together and everybody working together for a common goal. Which is the love of the music and everything. And once again, it'd be nice if more people get paid, but it is what it is. The main thing is it's the love of the music and. The fact of people actually caring, because there's a lot of talented bands all across East Tennessee, as well as nationally and everything, and even internationally. There's tons and tons of, talented bands, and they really deserve a shot. But especially, in East Tennessee, they really deserve a shot, at these, major events, not just as the opening because they wanted to pay a little bit of money.
That they do. I've seen firsthand the hours they spend at practice, the hours they spend sitting around with their instrument, even when they're not at practice. The hours they take driving to practice. My son used to drive like 2 hours a day to go to practice 2 times a week and work a 40-hour job. And to come back and play a show and, get paid $40.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It wasn't about the money for him as much, as it was for me. Him not getting nothing back for that.
I'll agree. But as long as it continuously develops, and as long as more bigger bands come out, that's what's going to happen. But at the same time, you don't want the bigger bands to come out and just overshadow the local bands to the point where it's nothing but bigger bands and people get greedy. That's the whole thing about it. There's promoters out there, they get a taste of success, and they say, they run with it, which is fine. From a business, point of view, that's fine if that's what you choose to do. But ultimately, the local area suffers, and that's not cool.
Yes, well, I intend not to make it a business at all. That's, it's going to be totally free, or I'll just step back and won't do it. I mean, the minute it comes between, making the money off of it, I'm just as worse as the ones that I've rised up against to do this. So, and the minute that I feel that way, I would just step back away from it altogether.
Correct, and if there's more people out there like you doing what you're doing, there could be a huge difference. They say, one person can't change the world, and that's correct. But if people concentrated on their local area and work together to form a local, big, base, and then went to, to the national level, things could get done. It's when people try to go to the national level, but you can't even attract the local level. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm not here to toot my own horn, but I've put in a lot of hours on the computer.
We'll toot it for you.
Thank you. I put in a lot of hours sitting at the computer. We've a lot of miles going back and forth to local shows, and I don't ask for a dime from nobody. I'll take a donation. If they want to give me a donation, that's fine, but I ask nothing from nobody.
Rock on.
I think in the near future we should develop the Perry Fund.
Rest assured, it would all go back into doing what I do.
Yeah, well, exactly. It would give you more money to do what you got to do, too. I mean, that's another way to look at it.
I would love to do more for them, than what I'm doing now, but, because of my finances, I'm pretty well stuck doing what I can, but I'll still do that.
Exactly, but it's the fact that you give a damn and that you actually care that's what separates the men from the boys. That's
right.
That's what really separates people, and it shows class and character and dignity and self-respect and everything. And it's not just about greed, because ultimately greed's nice, but when the money runs out, what you gonna do then? Cry? you did nothing.
What, Perry? I really believe that you have begun something big, and it's just what's the term? We're going to see it soon. I really believe.
I hope so.
The term's legendary. He's a local legend already. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care what anyone says. Somebody that puts their heart and soul into something, and tries their best, even if they fail, is still a legend in my book, because at least they tried. There's so many people out there that just don't give a damn and just don't care, and it's just wrong.
I think there might be a few more out there who do care too, and they just didn't know, like they don't know that it's possible, and Perry here is inspiring them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never know.
It's time for him to step up to the plate. Help this man out. That's what it's about. So, what do we got going on during the summer?
Pretty much, I wouldn't know unless I looked at my book. I got so many dates that could bounce around in my head where I've put stuff together. I would have to have my book in front of me to tell you what all was going on. But I know the 23rd is Hyperion with Presence and Winter Break. May 30th is a fan appreciation show in Morristown, Tennessee. 3 great bands there, Cap Gun Alliance, Promise the World, and Winter Break. And then Lot 9 at 11 East Sports Bar. That'll be on June 13th.
Okay, what's the address so I could just come sit down and just watch, and I'll find out who's there. You know what I'm saying?
Which
for real.
Which address do you need? The May 30th event is going to be huge. There's a bunch of sponsors, a bunch of contests and everything, and that address would be 3041.
I believe I have it somewhere.
I'm sorry, I got sidetracked here. That would be 3041, the old 25E, Morristown, Tennessee, and that's called TN Veterans.
Yeah, exactly. And we've actually got the go-ahead from Nancy that we could stream at any time. Well, of course, with the band's permission. We're not going to stream anyone that doesn't want exposure. I don't know why they do that, but there's some bands out there that might get upset, and we're not trying to, step on anybody's toes.
I understand all about that.
I do
get mad at me for free stuff. I don't know.
I do know there is a show at the Hideaway in Johnson City on Thursday. Beastly Book and presents a fleeting farewell CD release show, reality shaping among the beloved and feasting on your friends. Okay. What a name. All right. But what I love is you're one of the reasons why the Tri-Cities area is really booming right now.
Yeah, I can't take all the credit. Like I said, my family's helped me out a lot. A lot of the venue owners have been great about it, about turning things around. Shout out to the lounge. They really they work with me a lot, and they don't have to give me dates, but they do. They give me like 2 dates a month, and I'll put starting band in there, and it all works out pretty good.
Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. All right, so you said the May 30th show is a big show, other than us being there. Which we're very honored. Who else is going to be there? You said there's events and sponsors going on. Do you know who these sponsors are and what these events are for people that maybe just want to bring their family?
Oh yeah, we're going to have Smoking Pig Barbecue is going to be there. They're a local restaurant here in Greenville, which I love. I went and got them. There's going to be Emo Row is going to be there. They donated some cool concert shirts to give away. Colbach Harley Davidson in Morristown has donated some stuff to give away. There's a bunch of them. Hold on a second. I'll get around to all of them.
I start walking now.
Infinite Art Tattoo is actually giving away a tattoo.
Sweet.
Sam Pryor, Through the Eyes of Sam Photography, is giving away a photo shoot. Retro Records of Morristown, they're going to give away some stuff. We've got Budweiser as the main sponsor. Pizza Cottage is giving away some stuff. Hyperion Grill from Greenville is giving away some stuff. There's going to be airbrushing on site from Phoenix Designs. Nintendo DS will be raffled off.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be a bike and car bikini wash.
Wow.
Glass blowing. There's going to be, I think there's going to be Stephen Hammer. He's a magician. He's going to be there. Thunder Road Distillery, they've sponsored. It's just going to be a great event. I mean, backstage gifts, they're on here too.
Okay, what's the fee for parking?
There
I'm so there.
There is no fee.
Ah.
All right.
Actually, they will probably let you come and camp there the week before if you wanted to.
That's absolutely awesome. So there's nobody that's going to give me a boot.
No.
I remember I did the show at the Bowery, got out of the show, and got booted just because I paid for parking, but I didn't get a receipt. And because the machine didn't give me a receipt, I got booted.
Uh-oh.
It was crazy. It was absolutely nuts. But that's what it's about. I was going to make a joke, and this is just a joke, not to, piss anybody off, but they could, park the Budweiser truck right next to me and I'm all good all night.
I'm in the same boat.
Make that one a tailgate party right there.
We're tailgated by the Budweiser truck. Tailgated by the Budweiser truck.
You'd probably find me in there like with a bunch of empty cans, like thousands. Okay, I'll shut up.
Once again, this
just come swap the keg out.
That's just too cool. All the action going on there. That's where I want to spend my birthday.
Well, who knows? Who knows what might happen? You never know.
Is that? Do I smell a birthday present, boss?
I don't know. I'm not going to promise nothing. I'm just going to say you never know.
You're just going to surprise me with it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
It sounds like I'm there.
But yeah. So what are your principles as far as what are your guidelines as far as what you look for when you're trying to book these local bands?
Good question.
I would say the personality, the demeanor of the band. They want to be assholes. They can be assholes by themselves. I don't have to help them.
That makes sense.
And I've even had venues to be that way toward me, or do a band wrong, and then I call them on it, and then they want to, splash smut about me, which isn't true. I've got into that situation before, but I just, if you piss me off, if you want to cut throats, I'm not into that. So, you're out. If you're a good person, you're a good band, it's got a good drive, like I say, if you can play a bucket, play sticks, I'll help you out any way I can.
I probably could bang a microphone around. I'm good at dropping one.
Harry, I just want to share like a quick story that supports what you were just saying. In my previous employment in my earlier years, like maybe 20 or so years ago, I brag about my age. I love it. But anyway, I'd work in one place, like one restaurant, as a chef for years, right? And the first person who came up to me on the very first day, they wanted to talk trash about somebody. Oh, stay away from this person, that person, because of this and this and that. Well, I thought maybe I should believe them. Well, okay, 9 years later, I, promote to a different restaurant, like a sister restaurant, and as a chef, and the first person there on the first day comes up to me and starts talking trash about somebody else. And then it happened a third time in another restaurant, and then I finally caught on. The person who tends to come up to you talking trash about somebody, they're the ones to avoid.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because it wasn't even true what they were saying.
Well,
I found out.
People like that doesn't care about either party. Either party involved. They just want to see a fight. They just want to see an argument, or, they just want to trash talk other bands. That's another thing I don't deal with.
Just that might be their only way to try to get ahead. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, if you're more talented than this band, that's not for you to come out and say. That's for some other people to judge by the crowd that you bring. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about how good you play an instrument.
Right.
It's a total package of the whole band. Their energy, their drive, how they treat their fans.
Right. I'm able to appreciate one and then another just as the same. Really, I mean, because for different reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
They're
exactly
just great
what
at what
saying.
they do.
All right. And do we have a new, a new band that joined us, or is it's probably just somebody listening? I thought somebody snuck in.
Hmm?
All right. Never mind. All right, so
you're cutting out. That's why I couldn't hear.
I thought we had a new band, that joined us. I thought I heard somebody else call in, but I could be wrong. All right, so like you said, it's about integrity, but we're all human and we all make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
We do. I agree.
So what's your main value? Values as far as what you're trying to accomplish, other than getting the band noticed. What other things do you want to accomplish? Or are you working on?
Yeah, that's what I was asking earlier. Is what Perry's vision is?
Just building, helping the venues also get bigger, from the amount of talent that they bring in. I help venues as well as bands. That and I wasn't intending to do that, but that's just the way it came about. But I'm just trying to get them both. If you help the venue, you do help the band in a way. I know, like I said about the pay earlier around here, it's, to actually benefit, you've got to split a show with somebody to actually, make it worth your while, instead of getting the full amount yourself for doing a 4-hour show. And my intentions are, a flat rate, for every show, high enough, to cover expenses, at least, if somebody just wants to play for expenses.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome, and that's a good goal. That really is. The local bands that have original music just aren't getting acknowledged. As far as the talent they are. Well, I mean, part of it is based on the crowds. A lot of the crowds nowadays are older crowds, and they're used to listening to mainstream and different bands. So it's understandable where these cover bands come from. It totally is. However, the challenge is to get the kids that are into technology, because that's exactly what they are. They're not walking down the street anymore. They're sitting on their cell phone wondering, okay, what can I look up on my phone? What is going on?
It's a shame that some music has come to that. You can, if you got a computer and a microphone, you can have a show, and I consider the vocalist part of it being talent, but it's just they've been dumbed down as musicians because nobody plays an instrument anymore. The young kids are not even interested in playing an instrument. They just want to, I'm not against rap, but they sit back and they take the mechanics, the talent away from the music by not playing instruments. I guess that's just me being a kid of the '80s, but. That's just the way I see things.
Well, that's not the direction I was trying to speak. I was trying to speak in the new generation. Will sit there and they'll text each other and they want to know everything digital, what's going on, where they're not reading the papers no more. They're not doing the old-fashioned ways no more. They're all about technology, and they base where they're going to go based on what they're hearing or what they're seeing as far as technology, rather than traditional ways. And that's the challenge, trying to draw the young crowd in to listen to these local bands rather than the mainstream artists.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's a work in progress, but I believe that it can be done, and I believe there's a lot of college age kids that are 21, 22, 24 or whatever that would like to go see these bands, but they never heard of them because, like I said, they don't pick up a newspaper. They just don't. I see it every day.
Right. That's right. We've gotten lazy. You got to have it right in front of us, so we're not going for it. And, you know.
And here's the funny part. Not to take away from what you're saying, but I heard this thing on one of the stations the other day about Twitter monitoring things and everything, and that's no disrespect to Twitter or the owners or whatever.
Right.
But in the future, in another 10 years, that's what people know. They know the Twitters, they know the Facebook, they know the social medias. If they're all monitored and set by their own rules because they're not set by the Constitution or anything, and I'm not going political. I'm just saying, they're really no.
Steer towards.
They're really going to be dumbed down as you just stated. With the music. Based on what people want them to believe or what is popular at the time, and that's just wrong.
The media controls everything. They honestly do. They control the direction of what people are going to want to do later in life. I do believe that.
Well, I believe it. I believe it, but I don't, because if you ever, I hate to bring mainstream bands to the equation, but if you ever listen to Tool or Pantera, both them bands were denied videos. They were denied radio play in the beginning. They did it from word of mouth only.
Mm-hmm.
That was a different time, though.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah,
but
that was a different time.
But that doesn't mean it can't be done again. As long as you can reach the digital age, then they can communicate digitally to each other, and that's another form of word of mouth.
Right. See where you're going.
So,
I don't mean to be so quiet. It's just the wheels in my head are turning here.
The wheels on the bus go round and round?
Well, my head's not a bus, but yeah.
That's just my sense of humor.
I know, it's okay, because sometimes it is like a bus full of people.
But
seriously, I'm trying to think. It's like we're collaborating right now, and maybe we can all get together and talk about it.
All right, but what would you say? As far as where you're at, what would you say? There's 50 talented bands out that area, 100 talented bands. If you could put an estimate of the talented amount out in the Tri-City area, what would you say there is right now, Perry?
Put a number on it, I don't think I could. There's a lot of bands that I've not heard of, that somebody will come to me and say, hey, have you heard this one? Or, you care to make a flyer for my band? And I listen to them, and, they're awesome. They're great bands. So, to put a number on it, I would go more toward 500 bands, because there's a lot that I've not even heard or had the opportunity to work with that I've seen. So, there's a lot of bands out here. It's just them getting shows or meeting the right people, or being in the right place.
And that's what it's about, because what I've noticed with the talented local bands out here, they're actually musicians, where
right.
They're not just screaming absolutely nothing, and they're not just playing 3 chords, and that's nothing against any of them other types of bands, and they're not just covering everybody else's songs because they know they're that damn good. So
right.
Well, Perry, if you don't hear from me tonight on your Facebook, like notice me or whenever you check, try to find me, DJ Meridium.
Okay.
Yeah, please do. I'm very serious about helping with whatever way I can. So.
Great.
So if there's a message we could get out there for you, what would that message be?
Just don't let negativity bring you down. if you'll just give it a try, you can make it work if you want it bad enough. That's what I've seen from the local bands that I've been around. You got to go out and get it. It's not going to come to you.
Exactly. And Perry's told you how you can get a hold of him. You can get a hold of him through Tri-City Local Music, I believe it's called, correct? Or is it just Tri-City Music?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I'm sorry. Your current page, is that Tri-City Local Music or is that Tri-City Music? I do apologize.
It's Tri-City Local Music.
That's go ahead.
And if you need help getting a show, just send me a message on my Facebook page at Tri-City Local Music, and it's 100% free, and I'll do what I can to help anybody.
Now, for the Knoxville-based bands, that had a good head on their shoulder and they're not, assholes, as you put it, would you help them out, developing a base out there as well, if that's what needed to be done?
Yeah, I mean, Tri-City Local Music is just a name. It's not, an area to me, per se. Like I said, I help people in Virginia and North Carolina and West Virginia. I've helped them get shows when they're coming through town. So, no, if they're willing to want to swap with some of the other bands that I work with that need shows, I'm willing to work with anybody.
Awesome.
Wow.
Because there's a lot of talented bands in Knoxville. Like I said, I don't want the Tri-City area to get ran over. But that's not the point. But the point is, there's a lot of bands locally. As you said, you're looking for bigger bands. There's a lot of bands locally out in the Knoxville, in this part of East Tennessee, that when they came together with the Tri-City bands, could put on magical shows.
You can, I'll just get along and. Not stub one another up. I mean, it's got to be mutual.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. That is exactly what it's about. A mutual understanding. Yeah, they got the battle of the bands, but you don't have to battle every second, and you don't have to try to out competition each other out in a negative fashion, because ultimately you're just looking like the fool at the end of the day. Because, together, everybody can make it. Where,
right.
If everybody's fighting each other, that's just stupidity.
Yeah, music is a personal thing. I mean, each person sees things different. So, why not get along and everybody have fun at it?
And are there venues out there that will allow, different types of bands, such as punk bands, such as rock bands, metal bands?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. There's numerous ones. I mean, the band up the road here, like I was talking earlier about having just country in all the time, and then I got in with them about a year and a half ago and started booking rock bands, and getting crowds where they've actually made enough at the door to pay the band for the first time, and they'll play pretty much anything around here. I mean. You know what I mean? It's they got to make money doing it. You can't run a business for free.
Exactly. It's not run on water.
But they're getting more willing to. Open their mind up to music, which is great, because that's basically how I am. I'm not just in one genre of music. I like some of all of it.
Well, everybody that's listening to this and listening later and listening next week and listening the week later, I don't care what Perry says. I think we all need to band together, come up with some kind of a Kickstarter or some kind of, program to help Perry out and people like Perry, to build the foundation, to get the finances so we can really make something special.
I'd like to do that.
And that's what I truly believe that needs to be done. In order to get to the next level, that's what needs to be done. What you do is phenomenal. And some people get tired of me using the word phenomenal, but that's exactly what it is. It's legendary, and that's not kissing your ass or anything. It's being real. At the end of the day, it's about being real, and you're as real as they come, and you do this from the heart, and you want to help people succeed. And you don't get that every day, and it doesn't grow on trees, and people need to understand that. And, if everybody comes together, for the cause, I believe that can get done. That's what I personally believe.
Right. That's right.
Perry, I mean, I really hope to, it's just been great meeting you. It would be, better to meet in person, face to face, shake your hand. I mean, this is just awesome.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to finally talk to you, Ray.
Not a problem, man. As you can see, I'm as genuine as they come. I'm actually, building this for my son. So I won't fail. There's no such thing as failure. When you do it for somebody else, you don't fail. I personally believe that.
That's the way I see it. If you've helped somebody, then you've not failed.
Exactly. So, is there any any advice for anybody that wants to start promoting like you're doing in any area? Not to cut out the great promoters out there, because there's some fantastic promoters and then there's some other promoters. But
there is. I need to say that too, because not all the promoters are bad. I know a couple that are great promoters, but the experience I had was with the bad ones. So, I need to say that.
Yeah, exactly. Not all promoters are, bad people, but there are some people that are just about themselves, and you can really, you really can tell the difference. And, when you talk to them, you can tell somebody who's been around for a while can tell somebody that's blowing smoke from somebody genuine, period.
Right.
And, but for the new people that may want to, but till this point have not taken a stand, what advice other than, not to give up and, ignore the negativity, would you give them so they could get on the horn and start calling these people and making moves?
Just be genuine and open-minded. Don't try to limit the amount of people that you take in, so you don't affect the amount of people you help. Leave it open for everyone is the biggest thing that I think. Don't constrict yourself.
I agree. I totally agree. All right, man. Well, I'm not going to waste too much, more of your time. I know you're extremely busy and everything, but is there anyone you want to shout out or, pay tribute to or pay knowledge before we let you go here?
I'd like to give a shout out to you guys. I appreciate all that you've been doing. And I'd like to thank the first venue I worked with, the Lebanese Sports Bar. Those are some great people who, didn't even have to listen to me, but they're always kind and courteous to me. So Lebanese Sports Bar in Greenville, Tennessee. Hyperion Grill is another one. I'd like to give a shout out to them. They help me out a lot. 10 Veterans, of course, they do a lot. And especially my wife, and the rest of my family that helped me do all this and, step out of the way sometimes so I can do what I like to do.
I'm speechless. That's very.
Me too. I'm just like.
That's very heartfelt, and I don't get speechless often. It's just I feel so honored. I realize what I do and what we do in general. Is a difference maker, or to me, it's like what everybody should do, but they're not. But to have somebody who's actually booking events, bringing bands together, getting them to, get along and put their differences aside for the common love of music is magical. It's phenomenal. It's extraordinary. And hats off to you, Mr. Perry. You are a godsend.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Miss Meridian, do you have anything to say to Mr. Perry before we let him go here?
No, I mean, if I think of something, I'll ask later. I'm just dumb. I'm just like quiet now. I'm speechless too.
All right.
I really am. I mean, it's an honor to meet you, Perry. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you've just given me, a newfound respect for you, and I see all the things that you do, and you work constantly, just like Bent the Break does, and whatnot. But you work around the clock, to help people out, but I have a newfound respect for you after talking with you and seeing that you are just as genuine as you are online. There's some people you talk to and you're like, well, wait a second here, something's not adding up, but you're not one of them.
Well, your son has a really cool dad.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
I have a really cool son.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Perry, for your time, man.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank
You take
All
care.
right.
All right. We're gonna get back to some music, and Miss Meridian's show is now getting extended to the 24-hour player, but she didn't even know. So your show is now.
When all turns bright and the darkness transforms to light, and all brokenness is mended whole, that's when you'll steal my soul. You'll steal my soul. You'll steal my soul. Between these falling stars, I'll wait for you. Underneath the rising sun, my heart beats through. rap song. Wanna hear?
This is Crow Molly, Damn Bam.
You know, it wouldn't be us thumbing our nose at the rap game without a herky-jerky dirty bass break. What? Yeah! Alright, Chief, from the netherworld, summon us up some of that record scratch sound.
Yeah. All right, that was Damn Bam by Crow Molly before we played Divided We Stand Soul.
I like that.
And, you know, once again, a hats off to Mr. Perry. You know, fantastic interview and phenomenal person. Yeah, you know, and I mean that from my heart. I'm not just saying that. He very, very inspirational, even to me. So, I mean, that's what I believe. What about you?
I agree.
All right.
I mean, you say it all. I mean, for real.
All right.
No, I mean, it's just an honor to speak with him and what he's doing and you know.
Why don't you just say what you're trying to say?
Exactly, thank you. And that's just it. I'm trying to figure out the words for it. It's an inspiration. I mean, it just the heart in it. You know what I'm saying? And it inspires my heart to join in the cause. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Everybody should join in the cause, and I'm telling you, we should get a Kickstarter together or something together, and let's help Perry.
Yeah.
I mean, serious. Let's help people like that. Let's not waste time on people that are joking, and let's help people that actually
want to take something from you, or yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Those that are just about the money and whatnot. It is what it is. And if I got blackballed some places, so be it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I am the way I am, and some people say that we're a bit too loco, and then some people say that I'm just down.
I am too loco.
And then,
now what?
And then some people just say we're just downright sick.
All right.
Here's Sick, Nerve Wreck.
Could I find a faith in a paper chain, or would I only find a left behind, a trace I can't erase? I'm freaking out again, deleting all my friends. I never backed them up. I failed to save them in my database. But if you ask me why I'm crazy, it's because I'm suffocating. I fail to see what's killing me and me. I can't turn and walk away. Could you clue me in? Tell me where I've been. Is this reality or some waking dream, or someplace in between? Does it all add up, or is it just random thoughts? A fucking autopilot, pain not saturating the way we think. But if you ask me why I'm crazy, it's because I'm suffocating. I fail to see what's killing me is me. I can't turn and walk away. Does it nerve-wrack you that I speak the truth? Because I've come to find I've had to stand in line for those I thought I stood beside. But as far as you're concerned, it's just another lesson learned. Does it feel like I've just spent a waste of time? Because it feels like you're wasting mine. What if you're right? Why I'm crazy? It's because I'm suffocated. I fail to see what's killing me. It's me. I can't turn and walk away. And if you ask me why I'm waiting, hopelessly anticipating, the end is near. You're not here. You turn and walk away. The end is near. You're not here. You turned and walked away. The end is near. And you're not here. And I've learned to walk away.
All right, so is the end here, and you're not here, or I just screwed that up?
I feel a little better now that I've been sick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the weather is out there, but I know it's like pouring down rain here, or it sounds like it's pouring down rain. Here's a band, another local band. They're called Afterlife. I Walk Alone.
My mama told me there'd be days like this, but I bet that this one wasn't on her list. You'll never see me again. 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 Everything is falling apart, never going my way. I didn't think it would be this hard for me to say. You'll never see me again. You'll never see me again. You'll never see me again. You'll never see me again.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Diggs,
Timmy D,
Cormander, and Jared from Fool's Brew, and you're listening to Two Loco Radio, the future of radio.
Yes, we are the future of radio. And don't
I happen to be too loco, too.
Yeah, exactly. And don't mistake her, kindness for weakness, because there's some things that I want to say sometimes I don't get off my chest. I'm going to say this real quick, and I'm done with it. I don't give a flying fuck what Fat Cat does, what they say, or, what they think that they stand for, because they don't. They're run by a scumbag. End of story. All right. That's it.
Are they? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just said that on the air. Yes, I did.
No, I'm not offended by what you just said. I happen to know this personally, that it's true. But it's like, they trying to cause problems.
No, it's just that they try to spy, they try to steal all our ideas. I mean, they're just the standard.
Well, that's a compliment. That means we rock.
Yeah, exactly. And since y'all are gonna steal our ideas, all right. How about this? As of next week, we have a mobile app on iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry. Blueberry, Blackberry, same thing. They're both berries. All right. Exactly. But anyway, we just played 3 Shades of Red, and that song was called All Right. Originally, it was lower, but we found a way to even things out thanks to our dear friend at IPOradio.com. I had to give him a little plug there. The best for independent music.
Yes.
Hands down, they play over 11,000, I think, bands and whatnot. An unsurmountable amount of bands. Oh yeah, and speaking of bands, we do have a site now called www.localbandswithanstation.com. That is your central hub for all things local.
Can you say that again, please?
That is www.localbandswithanstation.com. Your central source for all things local as far as bands. We've got great pics up there. We're going to have great videos up there. We've got so many bands to showcase and a lot more in the future. And, we created this because it's about the bands. It's not about us. Yes, there's a few things, signifying that we're there, but we have to, make a impression as well. But for the most part, it's 90, percent and then maybe 10% us. Local bands with an S, station.com. That's 2 S's.
You know what? I don't mean to interrupt you. You just said something really important. Could you finish? And I'll read something. I want to read a favorite quote that I found, and I saw it in my journal when I was younger, in my 20s, and I love it. It's a Booker T. Washington quote.
All right, I guess we got to listen to this.
Yes. To hold a man down, you must stay down with him. Mm-hmm.
Was that the end of it?
Yeah, to hold a man down, you must stay down with him. That was a Booker T. Washington quote, famous quote.
Sure.
And it was in the beginning. It was like on the front page of a journal I had.
That was short and sweet, but that is so true. Just like what I said earlier, not to take away from that wonderful quote, but if you're always looking over your shoulder, how do you grow?
Right.
It's just
Can't
that
go forward
simple.
when you're looking backward.
There you go. All right, this is falling.
To hold a man down, you must stay down with him. You can't get up when you're trying to hold a man down.
Exactly, and that could go for women and children as well.
Yeah, right.
All right, but this is Falling Awake out of Knoxville. The song's called Rise.
This life can be more than we're made of. Struggle with all the choices we gave up, just to find it was worth it in the end. Take a step for what you believe in. Close your eyes to the past that you're leaving. Take a hold of the wheel once again. This time, there's nothing that can hold us down. We're gonna break away. Get up, stand up, rise up. Let's hear your battle cry. Raise your fist up to the sky. What's tempered in flame can never be broken. Get up, stand up, rise up until the battle's won. This pride can never be undone. Just look to the sky. We're gonna rise. Sometimes it's hard to let go. Turn around from the pain and the hurt so we can find our way back to the light. Open eyes, see the way much better. Give us hope in the darkness to weather the storms that are raging from inside. This time, there's nothing that can hold us down. We're gonna break away. Get up, stand up, rise up. Let's hear your battle cry. Raise your fist up to the sky. What's tempered in flame can never be broken. Get up, stand up, rise up until the battle's won. This pride can never be undone. Just look to the sky. We're gonna rise. Get up, stand up, rise up. Let's hear your battle cry. Raise your fist up to the sky. What's tempered in flame can never be broken. Get up, stand up, rise up until the battle's won. This pride can never be undone. Just look to the sky. We're gonna rise.
And I want to say this really quick. We did a show at the Bowery, the last live, stream we did. It didn't turn out the greatest, but I was pretty upset that night because shit wasn't going as planned. And the guy, from a Falling Awake, I believe his name's Eric, came up to me and said, I appreciate everything that you do and everything. And I kind of shrugged it off like it was no big deal, but that meant so much to me, man. It's just sometimes you get in a moment and you're trapped in that moment and you just can't get out of it even though you want to. But that was very heartfelt, and thank you so much. I really mean that.
Really cool.
Thank you so much. And this next song is dedicated to Perry. I don't know if he's listening now, or if he's going to be listening. But if anybody, gets a hold of him, let him know that we're playing this song. This is dedicated to Perry because I think it's about, all the little people that are, get walked upon by the bigger people, but still continue to fight. This is another close call. This is called The Fighter.
Your eyes light up the room with that convalescent stare. I know that you are sick inside, but you're living everywhere. I know you will get better. I know you will survive. There is no room for a world without you by my side. It hurts me so damn much. I can't go save you. So tell me take this time to thank you. You're what I live up to. I am staring at the mirror, but all I see is you. I won't write one more sad song about all my goodbyes. I'm scared of looking at the crowd and not seeing your eyes. It hurts me so damn much. I can't go save you. So tell me
And I know that's not a traditional song, and I know it was meant to be, a kind of a love song, but you could take, love about people in so many different ways. And when somebody does so much, it's about somebody fighting for the little people to have a chance to survive in a world where they don't want you to. You know?
Well, you know what?
What's that?
Never mind. I don't have the words for it. My heart's with you, man. I'm serious. Like what you're saying is very true. We're supposed to, actually. We're supposed to help people.
Well, that's why. That's why
we're supposed to help each other.
That's why that I originally when I was looking for station names or show names, whatever you want to call it, we came up with Too Loco. The reason we came up with Too Loco is actually a reverse meaning. It means in this society or in this world, if you help people, you're known as crazy.
Well, you know what? You're right. Isn't that what I've been saying? I mean, no wonder you hired me. Seriously. Like, have I not been saying, if you really want to be bad in this world, be good. Wouldn't that be bad?
Yeah. It's a reverse. It's a reverse effect. Like when I used to do, hip hop back in the day. And no, I'm not gonna rhyme anything. And I thought about doing a song, and it never came out, and it's never going to, because I'm done with that area of my life. But I had a song, and it said, "You think you're rebelling when you're actually propelling right back into the system."
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was talking about being sick, relying on your herbal medications. To get by and everything. When in reality that just dumbs down people. There's nothing wrong with 420 whatsoever. But in reality...
No, I get you. Recreational maybe, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, I know what you're saying. I do. Please continue.
If you do too much of anything, it can, really take control of your mind and you're not thinking clearly. So the first thing you got to do is clear your mind, and that's something KRS-One said,
well, you know what
back
I
in the day.
Get? Everyone wants to be an individual, like be yourself, being an individual. Well, how come being an individual means you're just like everybody else?
there you go. The way I can explain society is best, how Kurt Cobain said it, back in the day. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask someone else first. I'm too busy acting like I'm naive. I own it all. I was here first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is just such
I know.
touching.
People call me the crazy word all the time, and I'm like, good, then I'm doing my job.
All right, but enough of this talking and blah, blah, blah. Here's Shallow Point. Nothing left.
'Cause I like to talk.
Go!
All right, I think it's that time. I think it's time
About what?
for a dedication.
Cool. Uh-oh.
All right.
Dedication of what to who?
I think I'm going to dedicate the next song to someone that is dear to me as far as on the radio.
Uh-huh. And what and who would that be?
That would be you.
Oh, I'm very dear to you, so you're going to do... Oh, my.
This is One Eye Doll. Be my friend.
There's a girl across the street from me. I buried her son beneath that tree. I don't know why she's mad at me. He was stinking up my garage, you see. Love. I met a cute boy, he liked my smile. We fell in love for a little while. He kissed me on the lips and it tasted sweet, so I chopped him into pieces and cooked his meats. Oh, yeah. We call that brisket here in Texas, don't we? Huh. Serial killers are people too. If you take away the voices, I'm just like you. I'll hack you up and bury you in my yard. But why does making friends have to be so very hard?
Yeah, why?
I made a dress from a choir girl's skin. I wore it to church, the preacher said I'd sin. Forgive me, Father, for my fashion crime. Your skin is so nice, I'll use yours next time. And I did. Serial killers are people too. If you take away the voices, I'm just like you. I'll hack you up and bury you in my yard. But why does making friends have to be so very hard? La 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 la. Everybody! La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I wonder if if I got the chance to, interview One Eye Doll, if I asked him if that last part of the song had anything to do with Smurfs. Yeah, it would be so. Here's the funny part. Every time I hear that song, I smile. Does that mean I'm sick?
Yeah, I noticed you dedicate that to me every day, every night. And, it might not be about Smurfs. It might just be about me, and then you're just sending it to me every night.
Aww.
I don't know.
And here's the funny part. I got like 15 songs from him.
Do what? What'd you say?
We're allowed to play any of them on the album. We've been granted permission, but I like that song. All right, but here's Fifth Street Saints, Free.
Ah.
Another Tri-City based. And I feel that the storms might cause a, I don't know, an emergency warning.
What?
The storms might cause an emergency warning. You know, all the storms out here, we're having some, major weather out here and everything.
Is it
yeah.
affecting things?
Yeah. I just can feel that I will hear that emergency sound any minute now.
You have sirens out there?
We do have warnings.
Oh. So I used to live in Oklahoma where they tested those things every Saturday at noon if it was a clear, sunny day. If it was cloudy, they wouldn't test it. Those tornado sirens, the kind that my eldest daughter, when she was 4 years old, she'd run around the house with her hands over her ears going, "It's noon! It's noon!"
Matter of fact, I think it's going to happen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn, I'm good. This is Omega Down. This is the test.
It's the concrete on your feet. Then get up and move. Stop acting like you both still are. We got crap to do. We're still in the black right now. The real about success. Are you ready for the real thing?
All right, I guess it's not Pat Benatar. It's some crazy Ray Ray. And some DJ Meridian.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, you know, I just knew that there was going to be an emergency warning.
Take cover.
Exactly. Exactly. And sometimes you have, you know, songs that you just love. You know, they make you feel, you know, awesome inside.
Mhm.
And
what would make you feel awesome right now? Which one?
I don't know. I don't know what would make me feel awesome right now. I was just making a general statement.
Oh.
I stand
corrected.
I do not know what would make me feel awesome right now. I wish I did, but
let's think. Let's put on our thinking caps.
You want me to think? Oh,
there are so many wonderful, fantastic, outstanding artists. How can we possibly choose?
Yeah, exactly. There are so many, you know, great artists. And, you know, some make you feel happy, though you could be ugly inside. Here's the Violent Hour, Ugly Inside.
Oh.
Hot off the press, I look so pretty in my dress. My makeup expertly applied, but I'm ugly inside. This is news, it made front page. How lovely is the girl on stage? I take the compliments in stride, but I'm ugly inside. I paint my nails, I paint my face, I take the stage and present my case as they growl and hiss and criticize. I know exactly what they've said. I hear their thoughts inside my head, set me ablaze with angry eyes because I'm ugly inside. Myself not to feel, to use my vices to heal all the pain deep inside, to make the voices subside. The screams of envy and greed, the call of hunger and need, I drown them out one more time and tell the world I'll be fine. I paint my nails, I paint my face, I take the stage and present my case as they growl and hiss and criticize. I know exactly what they've said. I hear their thoughts inside my head, setting me ablaze with angry eyes because I'm ugly inside. Don't draw me in and hypnotize. Don't compliment and patronize. Don't waste your empty flattery. Don't act like it should matter to me. Don't flaunt yourself and bat your eyes. Don't spin your tails and spew your lies. Don't tell me I look good tonight, 'cause I'm ugly inside. If they only knew the demons within, they'd see I wear a grimace where they interpreted a grin. If they only knew the demons I face, they'd understand these walls that are keeping me safe. I paint my nails, I paint my face, I take the stage and present my case as you
Are you ugly inside?
Are you asking me? I can't scream like that. I would need a throat loss.
Ah!
My goodness. That wrong.
And that's funny. My son just came in and asked me what was wrong.
I'm ugly inside. Gee.
And now he's smacking me. I'm getting smacked. And I'm seeing stars.
You're seeing stars now?
I'm seeing stars.
Well, I tell you what. I mean, I have to applaud. Who was the artist again?
The one that did Ugly Inside?
Uh-huh.
That is the Violin Hour.
That's right. And I tell you what. That must be awesome to just be able, you know what I'm saying, to express yourself, to be able to scream, and get away with it like that.
I just did. They thought it was an emergency, and I wasn't even screaming loud.
Where's that emergency warning again? First there's an emergency warning, and they're screaming. So I'm at work. It's okay.
Did you hear it?
No.
I started to play it.
Oh.
I have a new artist.
Oh.
I'll give
Who
you a
is that?
hint. It's a guy.
Okay.
His name starts with a T. A guy that starts with a T.
Oh. Could it be?
It could be. All
Do we
right,
have to play
here we go. Here's Drink, Fight, Fuck by the Garage Boys.
Pub crawl, 3 cheers for alcohol. Can't wait for the brawl. Drink, fight, fuck. I love the girlies dancing tall, just like the pinups on my wall. Choking in the bathroom stall. Drink, fight, fuck. Hey! Bars are not our thing. Happy hour begins to ring. Stop before laugh and sing. Drink, fight, fuck. The music here is getting dull, so Mikey starts cracking skulls, and we're laughing at it all. Drink, fight, fuck, hey! She's horrible. Thank God for alcohol. Drink, fight, fuck. Is there a game if we get popped? Car bombs and whiskey shots. So glad my dad is a cop. Drink, fight, fuck. And if I start getting sick, just prop me up against my chick. I'll be better in a lick. Drink, fight, fuck. Friday night pub crawl. 3 cheers for alcohol. Good times was at my house. Drink, fight, fuck. Drink, fight, fuck. Drink, fight, fuck. All night. Drink, fight, fuck. Drink, fight, fuck. Drink, fight, fuck. All night.
Why could I see myself calling in an FM station and asking to replay that?
Wow.
I'd be like, this is
sounds like
this is Mix 85.
Necessary.
You're on the air with Mix 85. Yes, I'd like to hear some Drink, Fight, Fuck by the Garage Boys, please.
Right away.
Maybe in the future. You never know.
It was now on our station.
Well, yeah, well, I know that, but that would be funny.
Well.
Ooh, I want to hear this.
Makes you want. I'm serious. It makes you want to jump up and down.
All right, now when I said I knew, bands that are local to here, here's one that they're very, very talented. They're called Tattermass. This is Concern.
Ooh, I like them.
They're out of North Kakalaki. That's the Yardie Crown.
Make a choice. Look at your reflection, please. Your voice is always open.